the world's leading radio station.
With the world's greatest music and the world's greatest artists.
Keeping you up to date with the latest news and current affairs.
With the world's greatest presenters, including Nickel McWarner.
That's me.
JP James Palmer.
That's you.
And Kelly Ann Taylor.
That's her. Entertaining you every second of every day.
With the world's greatest prizes up for grabs. Leading the way in audio enhancement.
With groundbreaking shows like 11's.
Forget landing on the moon. This is truly out of this world.
Bursting with suspense,
humour
and wit.
This is
Savvy Radio. Savvy Radio. Savvy Radio. Good morning, listeners. It's approaching 11 a.m. and you're listening to 11's, the breakfast show that you don't wake up to, with me, Nickel McWarner. Today we've got great music from The Enemy, U2 and Noisettes. Introducing my co-host, James Palmer. What else have we got on today's show?
Well, Nickel, we've got an exclusive interview with Chris O'Dowd, the staff on the boat that rocked, and the popular TV series, The IT Crowd. We've also got our weekly competitions, our Paraphrase, Mishmash and Say What. We're looking forward to them. We've also got the news coming up straight after these commercials.
Eleven's,
the breakfast show you don't wake up to.
Cheap and easy way to save on car insurance? Well, then go to puzzle.com, where you can browse and even compare through hundreds of insurance companies. Remember, if you're ever puzzled, go to puzzle.com. The news.
It's 4 minutes past 11. Here is your 60-second news update. 3 new cases of swine flu have been diagnosed in the UK, bringing the total number to 8 the Department of Health has confirmed. 2 of these cases are in London and 1 in Newcastle.
In other news, the privacy watchdog has rejected a complaint against Google Street View, saying that the internet service, which allows users to stroll around and montage of street-level photographs of Britain, does not breach the Data Protection Act. In The Apprentice, the latest casualty in the boardroom to be fired by Sir Alan was Neural after failing in the evaluation task.
And in sport, McLaren Mercedes were given a suspended 2-race ban. Lewis Hamilton and a senior race official attempted to cheat their way to 3rd place at last month's Australian Grand Prix. And in football news, Manchester United gained an advantage over Champions League rivals Arsenal with a 1-0 win at Old Trafford. For more information on all our news topics, visit savvyradio.co.uk/news. Savvy Radio, get the idea? 11's.
The breakfast show you don't wake up to.
So as we heard there, the anti-piracy watchdog has rejected complaints against Google Street View. Now I personally think it's a brilliant idea. I mean, what's wrong with suddenly opening your laptop and clicking and seeing a street? I mean, it's, brilliant. But there's some of us who actually hate this idea, hence the complaints. What do you think, James?
I'm not that bothered about Google Street View, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen a big fuss about it.
Well, it's just seeing a street at the click of a button.
Exactly, yeah. I don't see the point of that.
It could be stalker fanatics, so you can see people's houses and stuff, It's a handy tool for stalkers and thieves, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a thief or a stalker.
Is that why you use it?
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, I was surfing on the internet and I found a website off the Times which showed humorous things found on Google Street View. And by chance, I found a building that had the Stig in it. Now, it was kind of unusual to have the Stig in his, white suit and helmet and stuff, as he's not in front of cameras. But I was wondering why he was doing that in normal daylight and time. So I wonder who the Stig is. I mean, it's certainly not me. Is it you, James?
It's not me.
Well, it could be Kelly, hence, the way they're not talking and stuff. They've got one thing in common. Or it could be Harold from Neighbours. I don't know. Text us your views at 0800 742 or email us at 11's@savvyradio.com. Here are some more ads.
Savvy Radio, 103.2. 103.2.
Rorschach's Journal, November 12, 1985. Dug carcass in alley this morning. Tire tread on burst stomach. This city's afraid of me. I've seen its true face.
When an ex-superhero is murdered, a vigilante named Rorschach begins an investigation which leads to a much more terrifying conclusion.
Watchmen! In cinemas now. Rated 18. Oh look! The new Terminator movie! I might illegally download this movie.
Download complete.
Oh my god!
Piracy. It's a crime. You will pay the consequences.
Savvy. Radio. Radio. Radio.
It's 8 minutes past 11 and we've got Say What coming up next.
But before that, Dave from Stoke has texted in claiming that he's the Stig. Now, it's hard to believe, kind of, but we'll deal with that later, after the Arctic Monkeys.